welcome to the 2023 Palm Beach International Boat Show. Behind me is a new launch of this show. It's a re-tasked version of Numarine's very successful 26 XP called the XP Fast. So before I take a look around, I'll show you the outside. The exterior of the yacht hasn't changed from the standard 26 XP. However, they've redesigned the hull to make a faster version, mainly because their customers wanted a bit more than the Explorer yacht, which typically has a 2,000 mile range with twin 550 horsepower engines. This version has a new semi-displacement, so a planing hull, and it's capable of 31.5 knots.
Spring break on the beach.
There's very complex lines to this yacht. A lot of glass in glass, as you can see, and we'll show you what that looks like from inside. This is the master stateroom. And there's some interesting engineering on this yacht. They've gone to great extent to reduce noise. This is in fact the quietest yacht in its class. So the extensive soundproofing in this yacht, and obviously it's going to get louder because we're going to head through the crew quarters into engineering. This yacht only in the saloon at 9 knots produces 46 decibels, so it's whisper quiet. And these are the 1800 horsepower twin V12s that I spoke about. So unusually with this installation, these V12s are actually on V drives. So the shafts run out the front of the engine into these gearboxes, and then the shafts run aft from here. This allows them to actually move the engines further back and create more room in the hull. So here obviously you've got your fuel system, electrical forward, there's your AC panel. This yacht specifically has been built for the American market, so it is a 60 hertz boat, not a 50 hertz European boat. And up until now, all of the 26 meter yachts delivered into the US have been European spec, power-wise. So let's have a look at the crew accommodation. So this boat is set up for 3 crew. So this would be the captain's cabin. This can be spec'd with 2 bunks, so for a 4 cabin boat, and this has its own ensuite head. And here is the twin bunk to starboard, again with its own ensuite. And there are washing facilities down here also. So moving up into the yacht. The tender is dealt with via this very large high-low bathing platform, and you've got boarding port and starboard. So the yacht's a bit busy because this is a press launch, but I'll get you around it. And the one thing about Numarine, always very, very clean design, almost minimalistic, but nevertheless very, very elegant. And as we move forward, this minimalism continues, and in fact all the ground tackle is hidden underneath these 2 teak hatches, and you end up with this lovely open space. And these forward canted windows keep the heat and shade in place as well, so it's a very cool boat inside. Nice touches, these side doors, they have flush catches. That opens into the wheelhouse, which I'll show you from the inside out. And just very light and airy all the way through. And of course, this huge area aft. So seating here easily for 14 people. And this yacht also boasts the biggest flybridge in its class. So this is absolutely vast, nearly 700 square feet up here. Room for a tender back here, all room for 4-5 sun loungers. And if you've ever wondered what the difference between a super yacht and a mega yacht is, well, there's a mega yacht, and this is a super yacht. But we'll carry on forward. There is an upper helm position, and we've got a wet bar here. Lots of teak, huge isotherm refrigerated drawers. And then back round, we've basically got a wet bar and grill station. There's your grill. There's an ice bucket there. And sink. And storage underneath. This can also be specified with more refrigeration. This particular boat, as we see it, is a shade under $7 million as is. And then there's this helm. It's pretty comprehensive. You've got a 12-inch Raymarine there. There's the MAN screens based on little 7-inch screens. Bow and stern thruster. Your throttle controls, obviously VHF. That's your fire suppression monitoring. VHF. And there's also this little step forward up onto a forward sun pad, which is pretty nice. You can see this glorious view of Palm Beach. And what a view it is. So let's head down and take a tour through the yacht. Okay, so heading through, we have this really clean, sleek, elegant, spacious yacht. The TV comes out from here, so we have a high-low, which is not switched on. And plenty of seating. Dining area here. One of the things that is particularly spectacular on this yacht is the galley. Now, this is actually the biggest galley I've ever seen on a yacht this size. So here was that side boarding door that I showed you. And look at this refrigeration. You couldn't ask for more than this. These lovely Miele fridges and freezers below, and they have sea catchers to keep everything secure at sea. Miele appliances. Everything is fitted. Everything has a space. So this minimal appearance, behind all that is a lot of function. And look at how much light comes into this space. Simply fabulous. Now forward, we have the day heads. Thank you. Which in fact, there we go, the day heads. Now there's a lot of use of mirrors to create the feeling of space. These smoke mirrors really create a nice atmosphere, and you'll see that as we go through the yacht.
Perfect, so it would be out of the way.
And the wheelhouse with this pocket door can be enclosed entirely, so the crew can be separated from the guests. And there's also a little hatch here which leads into the galley. And I spoke about those windows, glass on glass. I'm going to show you a bit more about those when we head down below. And of course this forward raked windshield, as I mentioned, there's no glare here. You can see these instruments really well. Whereas if this was raked aft, then there'd be a lot of sun hitting this. But a very simple, again, minimalist helm, but completely efficient, everything that you need. And there is, of course, obligatory wine cooler. So let's take a look at the accommodation. And so the accommodation accessed via this midship stairway. This is a 4-cabin yacht, so 8 guests. Now the master is aft, which I'll save till last. And the forward stateroom, very cleverly, this king-size bed has been angled so it creates a lot more room in the bow. And of course you get this dressing area. And they've put the heads and shower aft. And a very nice job they've done of this as well. So looking down, you can see that there's a hidden gully here under the floor, hidden drain. And this nice bamboo detail mixed in with this woven finish and backlit mirrors. And plenty of storage along the back bulkhead. Now the other nice thing about this yacht, because of the beam, you have again a king-size bed in one of the smaller cabins, and also a full, very nice ensuite. And the starboard side with twin bunks. Again, still very bright. And this again has its own ensuite shower and heads. Now moving aft to this master stateroom, this really is impressive. So you have this huge chaise lounge. Over here, this mirror actually has a TV behind it, so when the TV comes live, the TV projects through the mirror. And very spacious. We have a vanity to port. And these windows that I spoke about, so this might actually give you an idea of how substantial so this will give you some idea of how thick this glass is and the insulation, but this allows plenty of ventilation through the yacht. And the master stateroom has this ensuite. Very, very spacious shower with a rainwater overhead and a hand shower. And again, that hidden drain. and plenty of natural light. And to starboard is a full dressing area with plenty of hanging space and the kind of storage space you'd expect from a super yacht. And that concludes the tour of the Numarine 26 Fast. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe.